So I'm at the Talat Noi Museum here, and it's right on the Chao Phraya River. And it's a good spot because there's a film crew here and they're filming something with this cool background. The sun's sort of going down now. And also in the background there you can see my the Bangkok riverside condominium that I use as my reference point. Here comes the boat. So the architecture, the changing architecture and face of Chinatown. I think Chinatown has always been changing. So the fact that it's changing now, it's actually true to form. But what it's going to look like in the future, I'm impressed and excited to see some of how they retain some of the old buildings and modernize them or put some new things inside. But I think the main question is like the ownership of the actual shop houses or the area or the block of land. It's really up to them, and sadly it's all going to be driven by profit. So what is the most profitable is what's going to it's probably going to be what it will become. And the other thing that I think Chinatown, one of the challenges it's faced with also, is there's not like one particular governing body. So even if one shopkeeper, one shop house owner actually has some really good idea, then they are alone, and they are constantly being pushed around by economical changes or things like pandemics or tourist increase or decrease or even some new government legislations. So I think it would be very, very difficult to actually to really steer anything in Chinatown, because there's just so many forces at play here. But I tell you what, right now I just love walking around. What Chinatown's going to become in the future, it's anybody's guesses. But there are a few building projects that are underway. So I think we might see a little bit more, some more gentrification. There will be some more, shopping malls, I can imagine. But you know what, one thing about Bangkok that maybe will prevent the shopping malls from coming to this side of town is the fact that there are so many shopping malls outside of Chinatown. So kind of hopefully that if people in Bangkok want to go to the shopping mall, they go to other areas. If they want to come to Chinatown, it's for something unique and something different. So that's my hope. So part 2 of my art and architecture tour of Sampangtawong, Klong Ong An, and the Chinatown area is coming to a close. It's time for me to find some food, and I couldn't think of a better place to be than Chinatown when looking for some food. So just so you're aware, I'm going to do a video pretty soon which is all about the food in Chinatown, because that definitely deserves one or possibly even more episode, because Chinatown is really quite famous for its dining options. So that's a future video to come. So for me now, I'm off to find myself a little snack, and I think I've earned myself a beer, and kick back and reflect on the day. So most of the videos so far in season 2 have been about the history of Chinatown and the colonial period and the Ban Rak area. So I'm going to shift focus a little bit, and future videos are going to be a little bit about the hip and happening spots. I think I might do a pub crawl of Chinatown, because there's some really cool spots, cocktail bars and craft beer places in Chinatown, which I think I need to explore, I need to discover, and I can share the experience with you. But I feel that my knowledge of Chinatown has definitely increased, and my love and interest for Chinatown and Bangkok has also increased. Geez, it's hard walking and filming. Anyway, yes, my interest is a bit like that, as we talked about earlier, the lotus flower. The more I peel, the more layers I peel, the more I discover, and the more I love it, and the more beautiful it is. So I'm going to continue these quests to discover more and more about Bangkok, and in this season the Bun Rak area and the Sampangtawong area. Oh, and look where we are. China Gate. Very important landmark in Chinatown. This is the top of Yaowarat Road. And Yaowarat Road is known as the Dragon Road because it's shaped much like a dragon. And if the road is a dragon, then this should possibly be known as the Dragon's Head. Two very important Chinatown landmarks side by side.